There we go. Now you can hear us.
You can hear us?
Dum.
So has the show started?
Yes, it started. We're now streaming live.
Okay, what do we have going on today?
A lot.
What's new?
We'll get
we got
to it.
Morrison
We'll
in the
get to it.
cave. It's the GeekZip podcast.
That's right. It's the GeekZip podcast. Ryan Zip is in the Zip Cave. We have returned to H-Town. Now you can hear it.
We heard it.
We heard it.
As always, in the co-pilot chair is my buddy Christian here in the cave. Say hi, Christian.
Hello.
And today, a special guest, we have Morrison joining us from the cave.
Howdy.
After an extensive absence. Now, you were telling me, Aaron, that you had some issues getting here.
Oh, getting here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had some big issues getting here. The fucking power went out again. It goes out all the time in my neighborhood. And
that sucks.
And everybody's got a generator but us, so I hear them all kick on.
Why don't you have a generator?
We're in the process of it. It's just taking a while.
Gotcha.
Digging that gas line.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah, gosh, man, they got the automatic ones. I think our neighborhood has the gas-powered ones.
You got there and started like a lawnmower.
Yeah. Hey, make sure you don't die from the carbon monoxide coming off it.
You better set that bad boy outside, aim it away from your house.
We are having a wonderful week, and we thank you guys for joining us. We are coming at you live on YouTube, on Twitch, on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, I think. So
and on Twinkle.
You guys can join the conversation. Make sure you like the stream, and make sure you join the GeekZip Army. I'm trying to connect to this display. If possible, it's not coming up.
Subscribe.
Yes. Ring the bell and let us know.
Ring the
that
bell,
you support
WCW. I ain't heard no bell.
I didn't hear.
Still fighting. Them's fighting
My
words.
Kush has a cat here. His name is Max, and he made the sound the other morning. It sounded like some kind of weird wounded baby, and literally startled me from out of my sleep. It was terrible.
You wake up in the middle of the night.
He thought he heard a damaged baby crying.
Because I was like, I felt like, you know,
baby.
Yeah, I felt like
you heard the call.
I felt
call of the wild.
No,
when nature calls. Dude.
I didn't hear the fucking call.
Your father instincts kicked in. Oh,
he heard it, dude.
That could be what it was.
It's evolution.
Yeah, that could be what it was.
Go get you a good piece.
Babies.
Go get you a good piece.
Get you some Elon Musk babies.
Get you a good piece of that wood.
What kind of wood? Mahogany?
Yeah, it's hard.
Teak? Ebony? Ivory? Wait, ivory's not wood.
Ivory's not wood. Yeah.
White wood.
Yeah, white wood. All right, so let's get into it. Let's get a chat. Yeah, we're late. Sorry. Everybody's saying we're late. Sorry.
Yeah, Zip said.
A little late today.
Life happens, you know. So
Zip told me I would have been here on time, but Zip said 6:30.
I did. I was tired. Sorry.
He threw me off a little bit, but then it ended up working out, so I'm okay with it.
I was going to say it worked out best for you.
It did. It did work out
so,
best.
Yeah.
Except for my power going out.
Yeah.
It worked out all right.
Yeah.
Right before I left the house, too.
Well, at least you're not there with it out. I mean, it could be
I'll
worse.
go back to it. I'll go back to the darkness.
Maybe it'll be back on. They'll fix it.
Back to the darkness.
At least our power used to be like that when the wind blew too hard, lose power. That sucks,
man. It's like, God, how in the hell can we have satellites pointing fucking internet in Ukraine? But we can't keep the fucking electricity on in somebody's house. It makes no fucking sense.
Does it ever flash and you're like, come on, come back, baby, come on, baby?
It's amazing.
It really is.
It's amazing all the shit we can do, and yet we can't keep the goddamn electricity on. So
wireless charging?
Yeah, wireless. Just fucking charge. Just hold it up, baby. It's fucking charging. That'll be the next thing. Just hold it up to the sky.
You know, it is crazy where we're at that we can't keep the power on.
No,
you know? I mean that's pretty crazy.
A little bit of fucking rain, a transformer blows up. Fucking flaming under fucking flaming like a beacon of light in fucking Lord of the Rings from fucking miles away.
They lit.
Oh, the fires of Gondor lit. The beacons of Minas Tirith, they're lit. Everybody's praising your return, Aaron. Fuck you both. What'd you do this week, Christian? Did you do anything?
Yeah.
Well, tell us about it.
I started playing that WWE 2K25 game and got mad because people kept reversing and making me lose.
Did you play online?
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you play like?
Oh man, I thought you were playing some like little 5-year-olds out there going slam.
Not yet.
Fucking, suplex. I can't think of it.
Slam
in your headphones. You're listening to them.
No, they just make me submit and pin, and it's just like, what am I supposed to do? It's so dumb.
Yeah, those wrestling games, they're a pain in the ass. I've never been good at them. All the way back to Nintendo, you'd be out, you just slap.
Yeah,
dude. There's this
I mean, it's difficult to play. I mean, I'm not gonna deny it.
I started playing that Miles Morales too after watching y'all play it a little bit.
Hey, guess what? ADT's calling me because my fucking power's out. I've had Frontier text me too already. Sorry.
They want to fix it, dude. Tell them, hey,
they
you're on
want
the
to solve the
GeekZip
problem.
podcast.
Yeah, they want to solve it. How about again? How can they not see that the power's out?
They don't know, dude. You got to call them and let them know.
I don't
call
know.
them, get on a call center with fucking
They're just sitting there.
Punjabi from
They're icing
India.
their nipples at the service desk.
Easy.
They outsourced them.
We don't want to get canceled here. Come on. Shit.
That's not a bad thing.
It's you're teetering. You've always been.
I'm not saying anything anybody else hasn't dealt with.
Okay, well, that may be true, but okay. So you played Miles Morales. You played wrestling. Did you watch anything?
I watched the Heretic movie. It was good.
Tell me about that, Aaron. I know you saw that as well.
Yeah, great movie.
We'll talk
Recommendation from Christian. Awesome film. Awesome.
Tell us about it, Christian.
Two Mormon missionaries are trying to spread their gospel, and Hugh Grant pulls them in and tests their faith. The ending was.
I'm assuming in really fucked up ways.
The ending was really good. Like I didn't know that one girl was going to do that.
Yeah.
Like that really surprised me.
I
was like, holy smokes, because I thought it was just going to be super depressing.
Yeah.
But it wasn't. It wasn't super. It was still really depressing, but it wasn't as bad as it could have been.
Dude, you're right. It was still super depressing. It was excellent.
Yeah, it was a really good film.
And it was A24, so normally those are pretty good. The best,
I just hate Hugh Grant. I can't stand his face. I can't stand his voice.
What a weird thing to hate.
That's what makes him so good.
I know.
That's
why
you'll
I told
like
you.
Because he's exactly what you're saying. I know the same thing.
I talked to Kush about watching it, and I think we're going to watch it.
He's got that weirdo personality, and it fits just perfect.
Yeah. Well,
but are we allowed to talk about the film at all, or is that?
I'd rather you did because I haven't seen it.
Just one thing. It won't blow anything.
Okay,
I just want to say,
as long as it doesn't blow
he
anything.
compares. What I really enjoyed about it was the way he compared religion to board games.
He's talking about iterations.
It was very awesome, and in the way he did it, right? It was great.
It's like this is the original. This is the one that got popular, and this is the newest version.
And you will enjoy that part, Zip, because you like board games.
I do.
You enjoy, and that doesn't give anything away from the movie. That's just you'll enjoy that part, and when you watch it, you'll remember us talking about it.
Like I said, the fact that you're telling me that his creepy, the fact that the things that I hate about him make him creepy makes me want to watch it.
I mean, I would say I'm gonna go out on a limb here. I'd say it's the best horror movie I've seen in quite some time.
Damn.
Like I'm gonna be be honest. I mean, I can't think of another one that I've seen recently that's better than that one. Can you?
Yeah.
It was good. I don't know. I mean, there's
what was the issue? Well,
I'm just saying there's. I think it's more of a cerebral horror film than like a gory horror film.
Well, sure. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
I know. I'm just saying there's different. I have different tiers of horror films, but it's definitely a very good horror film. Yeah.
It had a thriller. It had some thriller to it. It was good, man. It was just
cool. I'm excited to watch it. I really am. You got anything else?
I watched a story about the Maestro Hulk comic series.
The what?
The Hulk when he becomes Maestro.
Oh! I think is it Maestro or Maestro?
Maestro. Does it matter? You know
what
I'm talking
that guy
about.
from Seinfeld? He always wanted to be called the Maestro.
The Maestro.
And his name was Bob Cobb. And then Jerry
Bob Cobb.
And he'd go, Maestro, please.
Maestro, please. Well, in this one, Hercules is the first Maestro, and then Hulk kills him and tries to take over the world.
Yeah.
It was very interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
I also watched the end of Deceased. I don't think I've ever finished that.
What is that?
You know, the zombie DC one? It ends with, like, Constantine taking all the freaking artifacts and becoming badass, but then he dies. And
that's not Marvel.
It's deceased. I said DC zombies.
Constantine is DC.
Yes, I'm talking about deceased. DC zombies.
Right.
Why are you talking about Marvel?
You said Constantine.
Yeah, he's in the DC.
Right.
I don't know.
Okay.
Y'all lost me.
I'm talking about deceased.
I must be really confused.
Constantine,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
takes all the artifacts and becomes like the super god fighting Trigon, and he dies, but that's part of the plan because then he possesses Trigon and just like grabs.
I'm listening to you because I know shit about it.
Trigon's like this big super demon thing that could kill everybody on Earth, but like Constantine possesses him and takes over him, and just like he's controlling the guy's body and grabs a spear and just impales himself.
Okay.
To kill him.
Does he dress like a demon?
He's got like.
Does he look like?
He's got like 6 eyeballs on his face. I
Does
don't know.
he look like the demon from Legend?
No, he doesn't look like Tim Curry.
Tim Curry. That was another good.
But then also at the end of it, dude, like all the Waynes are dead basically, and Alfred killed most of them except Damian Wayne's still alive. But he has to sacrifice himself to kill the whole anti-life equation kind of thing that makes all these zombies. But there's this cool badass DC thing called the Spectre. I don't know if you know what the Spectre is, but it's like the spirit of
the
vengeance.
Spectre.
And Alfred becomes the Spectre, dude. It's insane.
Man, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's a crazy ass story. It really is.
And then I started watching stuff about the Dark Knight's Metal, the Batman Who Laughs and stuff. But that's like an 11-hour video, so I'm barely into that.
That's an entirely different universe that you're talking about now. Is the metal universe? I have several books.
Okay.
On the metal stuff, so that's cool.
Well, I started with them. It was one video showing all the different like bad Batman hybrids.
That's how it started. The Batman Who Laughs is kind of how the metal universe kind of kick-started, and then
it was talking about like the Flash one. I can't.
Like
Death Metal or Metal, and then there was one Murder Machine.
Murder Machine. Yeah, Murder Machine.
That's
now,
like
are these
Batman's,
cartoons? Or?
No, these are comics.
Okay.
These are comics.
But you can watch YouTube videos about them. And Invincible.
Christian likes to cheat. And
Season
watch
finale. Well, I can't afford them, dude. God, I was looking at the Invincible comics. They're like hundreds of dollars.
Well, if you buy like omnibuses, and shit like that.
Well, how else am I supposed to read them all?
Buy the issue.
Isn't that you mean buy? So it's cheaper to buy single issues in the omnibus? That doesn't make any sense to me.
Well, perhaps you shouldn't dive into a story that's already years going, and I'm just saying the comic collection. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know. Still seems like it costs hundreds of dollars if you want to read it.
Yeah.
We watched Venom.
The Last Dance.
On Netflix.
The Last Dance.
Me and my kids.
The
on
third
Netflix.
one. The third one or not? Which Venom did you watch?
The newest fucking one on Netflix, man. I don't know. It's got who play
Tom
Hardy. Yeah.
Yeah. They all have Tom Hardy.
Yeah. It was good.
Tom
So
Holland
cool.
and Tom Hardy, dude. They both are Toms.
Yeah, I didn't know what
Too many damn Toms going around.
Timmy
Tom's in
Toms.
this place.
Sound like you said
Timmy
Timmy
Tom.
Toms.
Timmy Toms. Too many Toms.
Too many Toms.
Timmy, Tom.
Anything else? Invincible.
That's
okay.
pretty good. Invincible season finale. It's over. Third season.
How do we feel about it overall?
It's good. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I was kind of looking ahead though, like I said, trying to read about it and stuff. So
Yeah.
I kind of know things I shouldn't know now.
Did you not watch Daredevil or Yellow Jackets?
Yeah, I watched this.
Okay. Thoughts?
Daredevil, nothing happened. Yellow Jackets is good.
I started watching Daredevil on Zip's
This is what I told. Well, this is what I told you. I was like, the latest episode's a little boring because it takes place inside a courtroom.
Well, I got into watching some of it. It's pretty good.
It's damn good. God, so
pretty good.
Dude, the end. Did you see this week's Yellow Jackets?
Yeah.
That ending is crazy.
I couldn't get into that. You mean the one on Netflix?
No.
Yeah, well, I think
Yellow
the first
Jackets on
I think the
Showtime.
first season is on Netflix now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the first it's girls, right? Playing sports or something.
They're in the 90s. Their plane crashed in the wilderness where they lived for like 18 months or something.
I started
and
watching. I couldn't get
also in
into
the
it.
present where there's blackmail and weird things going on.
Yeah, dude.
I might have to go back and try.
It's worth getting into.
I might have to dive into it head first.
Dude, the last episode ended with them having a feast and going crazy in the wilderness, like going dancing around, screaming.
Yeah,
all
freaking
primal.
the fuck out.
All
Yeah,
primal,
it
and then
was-
two people just walk in from the forest. They look like tourists or
Yeah.
somebody that are just hikers that just.
Hey guys. Yeah.
And then they look over and see this person's head that's been chopped off because they're cannibals. They become cannibals.
Oh man, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
that gets wild.
It gets fucking alive.
So it ends like that, and you're like, well,
that takes a real dark turn.
What the heck is going to happen to these people that just came upon this camp of crazy cannibals? Are they going to kill them and eat them, or are they going to?
All right, well, you're clearly talking about this week's episode. I am a week behind.
Well, I just asked you if you saw this week.
I know, but I didn't realize that one came out today. Realize that one came out today. It's my fault, and I'm sorry, okay?
Shit. I'm done.
I'm sorry.
No,
come on.
Move on to somebody else.
All right, Morrison.
Get you a good piece.
Your turn.
Go get you a good piece of wood.
You've been reading a book because you don't have any power?
I guess I'll fucking read a newspaper.
Yeah, I'll have to give you a comic. I have to give you a few comics to take with you.
Jesus.
What you watch this week?
Well, I mean, I watched
Venom.
Yeah.
That was great. I watched White Lotus.
That one girl that's in Heretic is in Yellow Jackets.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Sophie Thatcher.
Okay, the one that was dark hair or blonde hair?
Dark hair, I think.
I've been watching White Lotus season 3.
Yeah.
Excellent show.
Yeah.
One of the best shows on TV.
I still have never been able to get into it.
Everybody tells me that it's like one of the best shows ever.
Season 1's my favorite. Season 2's crazy, but season 1 was my favorite. But this season's pretty good too.
I heard it showed like Jason Isaac's dick in the latest episode.
I think it did. Yeah, it did. He's sitting there in a robe. His kids are sitting there, grown kids. They're sitting up. He's freaking out because he's having like a fucking meltdown. And he's sitting there on the couch with a robe with no underwear on, legs spread, balls and dong just hanging, dangle and everything, just hanging down. He spreads his legs and his grown kids. It's a girl and 2 boys. They go, "Dad!" What the hell?
Dude, it's the guy from Harry Potter too. That's Draco Malfoy's dad.
Dude, we were just at a con with him.
Yeah.
Don't you realize that?
Yeah, I never saw caught a. I didn't catch a peek. Was he hanging dong at the con?
Hanging dong at the Kong. At the con or the Kong? Laying dong at the Kong. But I mean, it's a great show. Besides the dong dangle, but it's a great show.
I'm not saying that's bad.
anything.
I mean, sometimes the dong dangle has to happen.
What's great about those shows is you really don't know what the fuck is gonna happen next. It's insanity, and
are they kind of like
Walter Goggins is in it?
It was kind of like
a
murder mystery kind of thing.
They all are.
Yeah.
But it's Walter Goggins is in it. You know him,
Walton,
whatever. That guy is hilarious.
Oh, he's funny.
Even when he's trying to be serious, and he's trying to be real serious in this, and you're just looking at him with his hair brushed back and those fucking teeth with veneers that just blind you when you look at him. It's just funny as shit.
Dude, that reminds me.
Looks like Rex Ryan off NFL Countdown. Every time he smiles when he's talking, they got a quarterback. You're like, God damn.
The Righteous Gemstones. He's Uncle Baby Billy in that. It's on its final season.
Christian's got me on that. I'm going to start with that.
I haven't watched that yet.
Oh yeah, the new the fourth
fourth
and final season, dude. The first episode was I haven't finished it. It was so bad.
The 4th episode?
It was bad?
It's like Civil War with Bradley Cooper. Yeah, dude. I'm like, where's the jokes? This is like a war history movie.
I hope they don't fuck it up.
I don't know what's going on.
What the fuck? Yeah.
Yeah,
the greatest thing about that show is it's silly as shit. Actually, some of that shit's probably those people do that real shit.
Sure.
Those crazy.
Dude, I think Danny McBride says he grew up like that kind of with those.
Well, you were talking about the other day, Zip, how you and me went to the Pentecostal church when we were young.
I don't want it. Don't. Please don't. I can't.
They're handling the snakes and speaking in tongues.
Zip was like, I was laughing my ass off, and I was like, dude, I was scared.
And start laughing, and they think you're possessed, dude. They'd pull you into the aisle and start going, calm down, Zip.
Take this black mama, boy. Take his black mama.
Bite him, snake. God, that's like Jake the Snake Roberts and Macho Man, dude. Remember that snake bit his arm?
That cobra, yeah.
He'd wear that big old thing around his neck. And he had his green tights.
What are you talking
green.
about?
You're talking about Jake the Snake,
Jake
right?
The Snake?
Yeah. He'd bring a snake to the ring in like
I know
a
he had that
knapsack.
big snake around him.
It wasn't around him. It was in like his big sack.
Did you ever see
I thought he wore it around his fucking neck.
No.
Did you see it bite Macho, though, dude? Yeah. He had it bite Macho in the ring. It was nasty.
It was. I might have to pull that clip up and let Aaron watch it. Because I want him to see it. It's pretty fucking bad.
Hear Aaron reacting to it.
Well, Well, some of that damn Heretic movie at the end when he was digging in her arm, I was like, oh, God. I was like, oh, shit, he dug right in her arm. Dug in her fucking arm. It was awful, Zip. You wait. You're going to be like, oh, I had to turn my head.
There's a lot of that nowadays where I'm just like, and I'm a pretty fucking strong stomach kind of guy, and I'm like, God damn. Like, Jesus.
Dude, there's some
God.
There's some botched bariatric surgery show on Max where I can't make it through the first 30 seconds.
Yeah, no.
You see people cut open the big fat bellies and stuff, dude. It's like,
Dude.
Oh, I coughed so hard I hurt my fucking prostate. Oh, it's pulling.
Dude, I've put it on twice and have like, nope.
Hoarders, you can't watch that shit either, man. You get some of those, and I'm like, I gotta turn off.
Dude.
My oldest son was like, "What is that,
man.
Dad?" What? And I was like, "Oh, I'll show you." And I turned on one episode so you can watch a little bit. I said, "It's pretty nasty, isn't it?"
It's just bad. I don't like when they find the dead animals in it. I don't mind the shit. It's like I can't smell it. It's okay as long as I can't smell it. Just imagine the smell.
I can't imagine living like that. I really can't. It's terrible. I mean, it is terrible and sad, but at the same time,
yeah, man, it's horrible.
Dude, there's not much. I mean, there aren't many excuses for that stuff.
Well, sometimes they have kids that live with them and stuff that don't have a choice. It's messed up.
It is messed up.
Yeah, you're right.
Hey, well.
Wait, comment?
We just got on the shows and we're all over the place. And I was going to say,
well, what else? You're still on your stuff. What else?
No. I mean, I was going to ask you something I saw that I thought might be interesting.
Go ahead.
We used to watch. I don't know if Christian did, but I know you and I did. It's Christian Nightmare or Christian Kitchen Nightmares. Kitchen
That's
Nightmares.
A good one. That's a classic. I think there's new ones. Yeah.
Christian Nightmares. Wes will like that.
Oh
Wes
my God.
Anyway,
Christian Nightmares.
Well, Zip had a video, Christians eating deviled eggs, dude. He's all about the religious controversy.
Did I misspell it?
No, it just sounds like Christian eats deviled eggs. I mean,
I thought that's how it was spelled, like devil.
Yeah, it is right. You're right. I'm just saying. Playing up the.
Where'd you get deviled eggs at?
At the Fiddle Tree, dude. It was an appetizer. There was 5 of them. Did you not see the video?
I saw you sitting there, but I didn't watch you eat them.
Oh, they were so good, dude.
I saw you sitting in front of them.
Dude, they had like a bacon jam on top of them.
Was it sweet jam?
It was good. Dude,
bacon smoked.
Zip doesn't like hard-boiled eggs or deviled eggs at all.
I don't like deviled
eggs, man.
I don't like deviled eggs. I'm sorry.
It's just odd.
Anyway, Kitchen Nightmares.
Yeah.
Has anybody seen the new season?
I've heard it's not as good.
There is a new season?
Watched them.
What's it on? What's it on?
I don't know. Peacock something? Who knows?
Watch on Hulu.
It's on the Gordon Ramsay network.
He should have his own fucking network for that show.
He should have his own network.
Iron Chef, the old Iron Chef episodes are on Peacock. I found that the other day.
You know what? I knew he was doing the newer episodes. The new episodes.
The clips,
yeah, man.
The new episodes of Kitchen Nightmares. Don't you feel like he's lost a little?
Yeah, he's
like
lost a little bit.
In terms of like how pissed off he gets.
Yeah, he's
like
lost
now
a little bit.
it's more like disappointment than
you mean
like anger.
He's like people are gonna die. You idiots.
Exactly.
Mad,
no,
dude.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Instead of going, these motherfuckers are gonna die. What the fuck is wrong with you animals? This shit was awesome, dude. Hands down, that's one of the best reality TV shows.
Dude,
oh yeah.
Not the best.
Bar Rescue is pretty good too.
Bar Rescue is fucking good. Yeah, Taffer's good.
Tapper just yells at you before he even knows if he's right or wrong, dude. He'll tear you up and then be like, "I'm sorry, I didn't."
Tear you new asshole, bro. Hard,
man.
They're good, yeah, dude. Bar Rescue's fucking good.
He usually comes in and grabs it out of your hand and throws it on the floor.
Dude, there's one episode where he gets in like a freezer and he's just fucking throwing shit out. Get it out! Get it all out! It's like holy shit.
Tapper.
Holy shit! Oh my god. Shit. No, I've watched some of the newer Kitchen, and I don't know. I go back and watch the old ones because he just seems like he's lightened up a whole lot.
Yeah, he has.
Yeah.
I just like watching him order the food and get it and go.
Look at Zip on the TV. It was delayed.
I usually turn it off before he goes back into the kitchen. I'm like, I don't want to see that.
Yeah. That's probably good thinking, actually. So.
I'll just watch them get mad at the dishes they bring out, and they're like, "Oh, he's gonna love this."
And they're horrible. Tastes like shit.
Tastes like piss.
Tastes like piss. Tastes like shit. Slimy. It's mushy ass shit.
It's raw. It's raw.
It's raw.
It's completely raw in the center. It's completely raw.
The chicken is raw.
Raw.
Well, okay. So anything else?
I would say I don't think I've watched anything else.
Okay. You played anything with Elias or do anything like that?
I just watched him play Fortnite. Actually, I did play something. I played Cartoon Network Bashers on Switch. It had like all those cartoons on Cartoon Network, like Mordecai and Rigby, Regular Show, and Uncle Grandpa, and Clarence, and all those shows that kids watch. We played those. It had all those characters. It's really good.
That's cool.
Really fun.
Like a Smash Brothers kind of game where you fight each other, or racing, or
no, it's like you're two players, and you go around, and you go through all these boards, shooting and doing different things, trying to solve the mystery.
So it's like a co-op.
Yeah, kind of like Contra.
Right.
Kind of like that, except you're trying to solve mystery too.
Gotcha. That's cool, man. What the fuck, guys? See, this is why I used to write it down and had it on my rundown because I can never fucking remember. What do we watch this week?
Did you start watching more Gemstones yet?
No, I told you I haven't done that yet.
I did. I just continued it.
I know. I'm sure you did. I did. There was a deal on Transformers movies on Vudu. But that happened today. So I haven't even had a chance to watch those yet. But I bought the second, third, and fourth one. I had the first one. And I think I have Bumblebee. Just to have them.
Yeah.
You know, I tell you, it's getting to the point where I go on the movie store. It's not really a thing I want anymore. I mean, I pretty much have everything I want.
Yeah, I just wait for it to come out on a streaming service or something that I have.
Well, it's because you're smart and you save your money. I buy my shit. And I'm not like Christian, though, and buy it fucking when it's $30 without
It
having
depends
anything
on
to do
what
about
it is. That Werewolves movie's down to $10 now, too, by the way. I spent $20 on that Werewolves movie with Frank Grillo and Lou Diamond.
What werewolf?
It's just called Werewolves. That's what it's called. Just called Werewolves.
Super moon that turned everybody into werewolves. It's the.
What about Popeye the Slayer, man? When's that coming out?
You can buy it. It's for sale.
We had a discussion about this.
It's for sale online. I've seen it in the iTunes store where I buy my stuff.
Yeah.
It should come on Shudder.
Yeah.
It should, yeah. Or is that Stream Box?
Yeah.
One of those. Do you have Shudder right now?
No. I always wait for somebody to give me their code.
There's a wrestling horror movie on there.
I was going to say, how do you not have Shudder with fucking Jim and Nate?
Yeah,
I know they have it.
Yeah, I'll get it from them when it's time.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Time comes.
When I've heard a bunch of movies are on there, usually around Halloween time.
Yeah, I got you.
Jim was telling me that just to throw another one in there. Jim was saying that we're on Shudder, and you guys might have seen this. He was telling me that there's a new Creep Show.
Yep.
And he says it's pretty good.
Creep Show series. I've heard people say it's good.
It's good.
The new one?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
There's like maybe 3 or 4 seasons, I think. Maybe
I need
6.
to check that out.
You did watch some of it?
I've watched all of it.
So it's
Of Creep Show?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Is it good relative to the old ones that we watched, like The Raft and stuff, when they were
I mean, not quite. There's a few good ones, you know.
And the Indian, you remember when the Indian comes alive? And
the Indian.
The cigar store Indian.
The Indian's
There's a cool one with Justin Long where he's like a VR creator who makes it so like you can go back into old movies and interact in the movies. And he like starts kind of like leaving his wife in the real world behind so he can, live in the movies. It's cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Because he's in like an old kind of Peter Cushing horror movie that he wants to go in.
That's awesome, man. I need to check those out. There's something else I need to put on the list. How about Nosferatu?
There's a new Black Mirror season coming out.
Oh, is there?
Because
those got better.
I think they announced that, yeah.
Because those got better as time went on.
I still haven't caught up.
I thought the first 2 seasons
those.
were kind of not very good. Kind of, kind of ass.
It seems
but as after that, they got better and better.
It seems like one of those with hits and misses, too. Like some episodes are really good.
Right. You're right.
Just that's how it is with the anthologies. Can't all be winners.
No,
they can't.
No, they can't. Obviously, I watched Daredevil, 3rd episode.
Dude, that guy's dead.
Yeah.
In real life.
I know.
I've got
a story about it. We'll talk about it.
The White Tiger.
I've got a story about it. We'll talk about it. He doesn't know that. He's only seen one episode.
The lady only has
comic
green
books,
eyes.
so
I
he
need
knows
her
White
go to the
Tiger.
White Tiger.
See?
See, that's not what he's talking about. He's talking about the white tiger from fucking Big Trouble in Little China.
They go to the white tiger, and she's in there with green eyes.
That's the white tiger I was talking about, dude.
Anyway.
Speaking of tigers, I got something funny. I'm going to throw this in here real quick. I hate keep cutting you off.
All right, Tiger
just
King,
continue to do it. That's right. Yeah, Tiger King.
You'll enjoy this story. You'll enjoy it. It's a family-friendly story, but it's funny. So we go to the Knoxville Zoo, and we wait all day for the tiger. Not a white tiger, just a regular, standard yellow tiger. And it finally comes out of the...
Are tigers yellow?
Striped.
Orange, striped, whatever.
Okay.
You know, what color do you think
What do you color? Are they like an orange,
I think
yellow?
they're orange, right?
Yeah, they got orange, yellow, white, black, striped. They're just... They're fucking everything.
I will take yellow. I would accept yellow as a tiger color.
Well, he wants the traditional lion's yellow. Anyway, so me and my family...
Like a gold.
It's more like a gold leaf, really.
Gold leaf.
Yeah.
Goldenrod.
Well, me and my wife and my 3 kids are standing there. We're waiting on the tiger. We've been waiting all day on the tiger. So finally it comes out. So we run over there, and the cage is open. Like the bars are open. It's not like glass, so you can,
It can get its arm through.
No, I wouldn't say that. It couldn't do that. But anyway, it comes and looks at us, and it starts pacing back and forth, and we're standing right there.
Is it
it's just looking right at us.
Is it just you all there?
No, there's 2 people standing behind us.
Okay.
It was a dead day because it rained, but we went anyway.
Okay.
And there were 5 of us were standing there and kept pacing back and forth, and then all of a sudden it turns its back, lifts its butt up as a girl, and pisses at us. Sprays piss at us. And we all dodge out of the way.
You need to back up on.
And we all dodge out of the way except for my little girl. She gets pissed. She gets hit with tiger piss.
She gets pissed, literally.
She gets hit with tiger piss, so she got marked by the tiger.
Yeah.
So my daughter's been marked
by the tiger.
I watched the video of some kids at a zoo where a monkey threw shit at him.
God, oh, is that the one you showed me that one time?
Maybe it was just that little baboon, dude.
No, this was something where the shit was just you told me the shit was just falling down.
I got nasty.
Oh no, that was
what was that?
was a Naked and Afraid video.
Oh yeah,
when the monkeys were above their campsite, just shit.
Turn about it.
Horrible.
Turn the mic toward you, goddammit.
Horrible.
I watched the Naked and Afraid, the new season of that, dude. The legless girl survived. She made it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And she did get carried around on the guy's back a little bit like Yoda. But I mean, you got to do what you got to do. He's a real nice guy. It's not like it's not.
You do have to do what you got to do in that situation.
I mean, he could have been an asshole when he first saw her and walked out and went, "Oh God damn it."
Why me?
Are you fucking kidding? I didn't sign up for this.
Oh
but no,
my
he's a
God,
nice
you
guy,
too
man.
much.
She got to wear gloves
because I'm assuming she had to walk on her hands.
Mm-hmm.
That's bullshit. They don't get shoes.
Yeah, well,
That's bullshit. That's cheating.
maybe her PSR is better than ours, though.
Yeah,
so.
I don't know I don't know which way to go with that.
What's PSR?
Personal survival rating? Maybe?
Oh, okay.
Her PSR?
Yeah, like I should know what that
It goes
fucking
up.
is.
It goes up and down based on your performance on the TV show.
Okay,
Man, that's awesome.
I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
dude. See, if you're an all-star, you're like up in the 9s, dude.
And they all compete for that little scrotum that they get as a necklace, right? That little ball sack.
Oh no, that's a different.
You know what I'm talking
show.
about? No, it's a necklace they get.
get
They
a
have to
ball
give
sack
it up
necklace?
when they fucking
No.
leave the island. They all wear the same necklace. You can't tell me it's not part of the
Talking
show.
about Survivor?
No, dude, I'm not talking about Survivor. I'm talking about Naked and Afraid.
They have a ball
They
sack
compete.
necklace?
They have a little, like a cord. With a
So
little
you
thing.
know what I'm talking about? Why are you sitting there acting like you don't know what I'm talking about when you're like, yeah, they got a little thing right here? I mean,
Because they don't always have it.
yes, they do. It looks like a ball sack.
It's nothing. It's never
Nutsack.
focused on the show or anything. It's not like they talk about it,
scrotum.
dude. They're like, hand it over. Your time has come to an end.
Give me your ball sack.
But I mean, I thought that
You have lost. Hand me your ball sack.
I'm not doing it. You're
now.
gonna have to take it.
this is
Not only have you lost the fucking competition, you have to hand me your nuts too, motherfucker.
Cut them off. You've lost.
Jesus Christ.
Kali Ma shot the name.
Kali Ma, Shakti Day.
That's even worse, though. Oh, shit. No, I was saying that because I think that's like supposed to be like some kind of, for the people that are on the show, it's some kind of representation that they make it, right?
I have no clue.
No?
Yeah, it's simple. You get to keep your nuts if you win.
You need your nuts.
Let's fucking move on.
Hey, who was talking about Running Man the other day in the chat?
Somebody said we should dress up like him. It's probably,
Wes did.
Is Wes or Brandon?
Running Man.
Wes said we should dress up like each of the villains from Running
Dude,
Man.
Running Man was awesome.
There's a new one. There's a new one. You know the new one's coming.
Yeah, I know. But I want to watch the old one again.
Well, yeah.
With
Yeah,
fucking
the old,
Fireball.
the old one's.
Jim Brown. He's
No, that's
Fireball.
right. Fireball. No.
Jim Brown.
Yeah,
is
Jim
Fireball.
Brown is Fireball. I thought you said
Buzz.
Buzzsaw.
And fucking Jesse the Body is Captain Insano.
Captain Freedom, not Captain Insano. Captain Freedom.
Captain Freedom.
I'll end up being picked to be fucking Dynamo.
And then
The
Sub-Zero's an
singer.
Eskimo.
Oh!
Sub-Zero, the Asian. The Eskimo Asian.
Oh
Comes out of
God!
the igloo.
God, you're gonna get us banned. All right,
Trying to ice skate uphill.
Allie Z, go lay down, girl. Go lay down. Go lay down. Good
Go
girl.
get you.
Okay, so I watched that. We did watch last week's Yellow Jackets, not today's.
The one where Lottie died.
Yeah, no, the one after Lottie died.
Oh, okay. There's been two, huh? Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Lottie. Her
No.
name is Charlotte.
Now, is that show an English show? Or is it an
No.
American show?
no, it's an American show. Yeah, it's American. We watched Bill Maher. Of course, we always watch Bill Maher.
Bill Maher's hilarious.
Love watching Bill Maher. God damn.
What else did you
I've been
watch?
watching a lot of Patty Mayo. It was kind of on when you came in. It was just, it's this guy.
You know what that is?
I have no idea what
It's
that
this
is.
guy on YouTube that's like a bounty hunter.
So he doesn't have a real show? This is a YouTube show?
Like, I think they proved that it was fake.
Is he like the dog?
Yes.
No, he doesn't look like him, though. He
Okay.
looks like
No,
some-
he doesn't look like him, but same principle. Okay. He goes to look for people that are skipping out on their fucking bond, right?
It's like
but
high
he's-
school Phil Ratcliffe going
Yeah.
around,
Like Chad.
knocking on people's doors.
Yes.
Saying, hey, you there? We're taking you in.
Like Chad. Like going in the middle of the night.
Like Chad, but a step further in that he actually goes after people that skip bail, right?
Okay.
Chad just hooked cars.
Yeah.
Now he does that too, but he started out. He got famous by doing the bail enforcement because I think he got kicked out of the sheriff's or being a cop or something like that. So he uses like tasers and you can you can just buy this shit.
Like the dog?
It's like, yeah, it's real like the dog, but again, it's. I think it's been revealed that there's something fake about it. I don't know. Maybe he compensates him for being more dramatic when he goes to get him or some shit like that. I really don't know.
Dude, Ozzy Osbourne sang Dog the Bounty Hunter's theme song.
I knew that.
Did you know that?
No, I did not know
The
that.
dog, the bounty
That's a pretty good fucking
Ozzy
impression, dude.
Pretty good Ozzy.
That's a pretty good impression. Christian just found his fucking. He needs to be a fucking Ozzy impressionist.
Yeah, he's gonna
He can
be.
fucking. He can.
He's
He can
gonna,
walk around like Frankenstein, like he's gonna fall over.
I don't think he can walk around anymore.
Yeah, I don't think there's any more walking.
Yeah, they'll just put you on a big
Yeah.
fucking cross and.
Dude,
push
you should have
around.
seen William Shatner at 93, dude. He was
He
going hard.
was dapper Don, dude. He was looking good, man.
It's that price line.
Bill Shatner. Price.
Cetro and Price, dude. He's the
The
negotiator.
negotiator.
I still haven't dropped his con audio I got because I'm scared.
He's going to
afraid
sue
they'll-
you, dude.
I'm afraid they'll cancel us because he said not to record it. And I fucking did anyway. I was like, oh, yeah, all right.
It's not recording.
Yeah, fucking
Who
hit
has
the
that,
button.
man? Who has not to record? You know it's gonna get recorded.
Well, you know, he's old school, so, you know. His autograph
He's old
prices
school
were
if he's
fucking...
93. That is.
His,
old
his autograph
school.
and his photo prices were
Dude, you should have heard him talking
fucking
about
bonkers. Oh, dude.
be going to space and coming back, and he was talking about the baby seals and them getting clubbed, dude. It was so funny.
Oh, dude, yeah, we got some clips from last week.
Dude, if Aaron had been there, you guys would have started laughing.
No, we would have been. We would have had to leave the room. Me and you. We would have had to leave the room.
Dude, the first people asked him questions about horses, you and Zip would have just been like, horses?
Why would they ask him questions about fucking horses?
We don't know. That's what they're saying.
In Lexington, dude. They're horse people. And he lives there. He likes horses, too.
Oh, he lives in Lexington?
He's got property there.
He's got property there.
Does he race horses?
Yeah, I think he
had
does.
some wild stallions.
Does he have
wild stallions. He had wild stallions.
Some mares.
couple little jockeys.
Got to get that stud
horse,
shit. Dude. It's like Silicon Valley. That one guy's horse is...
The stud.
Stud. Okay, what else? What else did
Do you need some coffee or something?
No. I'm fine, thank you.
Well, you need to start directing us a little more, Maestro.
I mean,
Maestro.
I think I'm directing us just fine.
Maester.
So, who's this guy that died?
Yeah, what are we
doing?
Okay,
you want to get into the news?
I don't know.
No, I'm fine. I just
No, we need to team up on him.
Figured that was coming. All right, let's get into our RIPs first.
I watched some of that Daredevil, and I'm like, so someone died in Daredevil, actually died.
Where do you see that at
Who
all?
are you talking about that died for real?
What was that? Some said underschool predator?
That's the echo over there.
There's a school predator?
God, I hope there's not a school predator.
Sexual predator.
Oh, no.
Christ.
Well, what other predators at the school?
Gene Winfield, a custom car designer for Blade Runner, Star Trek. I think they mentioned a few other shows that he designed cars on, has passed away at 97. Of course, known for that iconic Blade Runner car that everybody wanted.
Yeah, it looked like he made some cool shit, so I shared the story.
No, I'm glad you did. RoboCop car, I guess. He did one for Star Trek. And it also says Get Smart there.
I wonder if he probably helped make that one RoboCop.
Is Get Smart the one with... Oh, you mean...
I think like the original Get Smart.
Okay.
Yeah. Made the car that had the fucking plate fall off.
The thing that fell down the stairs.
At 209?
Yeah, whatever.
I don't think he... I think there were special people that made it.
He had some type.
He might have had a hand in it, but that was actually
awesome.
a team.
I never knew that guy was the one that did those cars. There were some really cool cars.
Those cars were
80s
badass in Blade
90s.
Runner. In Blade Runner, they were badass. Okay. Let's all our best to Gene Winfield's family, fans, and we appreciate all the great cars that he worked on. Passing away on March 4th again. He was 97 years old. Holy shit. Let's talk about this whole deal with Ghost Hunter or Ghost Adventures. The dude from the bald guy from Ghost Adventures, Aaron Goodwin, his wife, apparently, and I guess this is still allegedly or whatever, but apparently was trying to hire a Florida inmate to assassinate Aaron.
Man, that's crazy.
So,
why? Does she have any reason why?
No, and I mean, they have like an Instagram and they were showing it and they were happy and fucking all. I mean, you know how this
you want
shit
the
goes.
money.
Yeah, but
usually it's about the money, but I didn't think he'd have that much fucking money.
Yeah, I wouldn't think
insurance.
Well, yeah, I mean that's what they're saying. They're saying it's probably some kind of life insurance.
Or at least in all the murder for hire cases I've seen on other shows.
Yeah.
It's always
no, you're probably right. I mean, you're probably right. It's probably something money related.
It's always stupid because it's like, why don't you just get divorced?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she took it a step further and said, "I'm going to divorce you from life," and tried to have him. I hear she's now in jail on $100,000 bond.
Divorce him from life.
So yeah,
I don't think it's supernatural. I think if she would have got possessed, she would have just killed him herself.
Yeah, because she'd been like the Exorcist. She could have flipped around and walked backwards with her stomach up on her back and legs.
You don't see you don't see the Exorcist hiring a hitman.
Yeah, man, you crawl up on him like a spider and
demons
fucking eat his
do it.
brain.
Demons get it done themselves.
Did you get that Stormtrooper?
Oh Lord,
is that new?
We got that at Disney. We got that at Disney.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I don't remember that under the Batman. I don't remember that.
You can put it on.
Well, that was in Sam's room for a while. So yeah. So anyway, we'll keep following the story and get you more information as it comes through. But
I think he's getting divorced now.
Yeah, I would hope.
I saw that. I saw that news update.
That's good.
Done.
To know.
He's had enough. She tried to kill his ass.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of the
irreconcilable
line.
differences. This is the guy that died. Kumar de los Reyes.
Yes, let's get into it. Okay. If you've been watching Daredevil Born Again, then you know about White Tiger, who is played and portrayed by this man on your screen. He's masked on the screen, but this is Kumar de los Reyes playing White Tiger on the Disney Plus show. Of course, the image is courtesy of Disney Plus. And something that me and Christian kind of touched on, I didn't know either. He actually passed away
in December.
Yeah,
2023.
Yeah.
See, when you guys were talking about this, I thought you were talking about Foggy.
No. That's Foggy Nelson. That's.
I thought you were talking about because he died.
He's not the White
Tiger.
Right.
He's not White Tiger. No.
Well, I thought maybe he had died in real life too.
He's White Pig.
Pig.
Jesus. So anyway, apparently, he passed away from an illness and worked through
cancer,
a lot of
cancer,
it because he was so dedicated to this part. It's a Puerto Rican superhero, one of the first. So he took a lot of pride in that character and wanting to portray that character.
And then he got shot in the head.
Well,
by somebody pretending to be Punisher.
You think it's somebody pretending?
Of course, the Punisher doesn't do that.
He did break the law.
The Punisher doesn't sneak up on you and shoot you in the head like a bitch.
Let me explain something. The Punisher kills you, period.
I can't wait till you're wrong.
There's no ifs,
You're
ands, or
be
buts.
So wrong.
The Punisher comes up and kills.
Yeah,
I can't wait till you're wrong. You're gonna be so wrong.
Yeah,
that's all he lives for anymore. That's all
you're always
for.
wrong, and you like take
I'm not always wrong. I'm not always wrong about anything.
Just go get you a good piece.
Yeah.
He just likes to argue.
White Tiger uppercut.
That's from
a video game.
That's from Street Fighter.
You think Punisher?
Who does that?
Sagat.
You think Punisher is working with Kingpin?
No,
Kingpin ordered him to kill White Tiger after that.
I do think there is confusion.
Is it Sagat
on the part of
Sagat that does?
So then, what was Kingpin talking about?
Shut up! I'll explain. Okay.
White Tiger.
What I think was going on is that Punisher, there was some misinformation that was provided to the Punisher, and that led to the execution of White Tiger. Spoiler, by the way, I guess. God damn it.
I'll get you a good piece.
Well, he said Foggy died.
I thought Foggy died.
Well, that's the first episode, so I don't consider that to be a spoiler. If you haven't watched the first episode, then you shouldn't be worried.
If you haven't watched the first episode, go get you a good piece.
A what? Piece of ham? I don't like ham.
A piece of anything. I don't know.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, Brandon Davis, who is the director of the latest episode, addressed Kumar's struggle through the filming process, citing that he really wanted to get the character right. So just a tragic ending to a really great story and a great actor. I mean, he did a great performance in the third episode, despite it being kind of slow. His performance was really good. So
I suppose.
I mean,
I didn't see much. I wanted to see more White Tiger.
Well, and we may. I don't know that if it. I mean, he's obviously dead, I would think, but they may bring back that character, because in comics the mantle is passed down, kind of like Black Panther.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they showed that girl.
So, yeah, and they've shown the niece or whatever. Yep. All right. So that is that. Let's see what else we got going on here. David, help me, Christian.
Destamalchian,
who you saw in, he was in The Last Voyage of the Demeter and also in Late Night with the Devil.
Anything weird.
Anything goes.
Yeah, anything weird.
He is a weird dude.
He's weird. Well, he's weird looking.
He's okay.
I mean, I like him.
No, I mean, I'm not saying he's bad.
You're a weird dude.
He's like, what's his name?
No, he's not. He's not Crispin Glover.
No, not. Goddamn, I guess he could be that. But I was going to say Hugh Grant. He's weird like Hugh Grant.
Hugh Grant's not weird either.
Hugh Grant is weird.
Hugh Grant is
weird and looks weird.
Hugh Grant is an English
that guy
delight.
has weird features.
He's a little weird, yeah.
Look at that picture up there. Look at that mugshot.
What is Dexter Resurrection? Is that a new Dexter show?
That's.
Again,
I guess
he's playing Dexter.
I don't think he's playing Dexter. Michael C. Hall is playing Dexter. The original guy is playing Dexter.
Michael C. Hall, is that the guy from Breakfast Club?
No.
Anthony. The Halloween.
It's Anthony Michael
Hall.
Halloween.
How about the Halloween 2 when he's like the union member or whatever he is out there? He comes up
there
drinking.
Yeah, I don't know what. I after the first one, I quit paying attention. Yeah. As we mentioned, it'll feature Michael C. Hall, Peter Dinklage, Eric Stonestreet, Uma Thurman, Kristen Ritter, David Zayas, Neil Patrick Harris, Alan Alcott, and James Remar. Aboard James, Christian.
Zayas and Remar were in the other seasons.
Warriors Forever. Yeah, Remar's his dad, right?
Yeah.
So we'll look for David in the new
Dude, we
Dexter
were watching
series.
The Principal. We didn't get to finish The Principal,
Oh,
Aaron.
my God.
We got to the assembly. I said it was like a town hall.
I showed him the clip. I showed Aaron the clip of you saying that.
We got to finish watching it.
Want to play football, boy?
Have you got to that part yet?
No, I haven't watched anymore.
Oh, you haven't watched anymore?
I want to watch it.
Oh, shit.
Want to play football?
Oh,
boy?
shit.
Dang.
Play football.
You make it sound so scary.
Dude. It's a ridiculous scene. It's a ridiculous movie.
I feel like he's got him cornered saying it to him.
No, he's walking him up the stairs.
It's like he's got him in the corner of the bathroom saying,
I thought he had him in the locker room. He was staying
No, he's walking up.
He's like, you want to play football,
He keeps
boy?
poking him in the chest, dude, hitting him with his pinky. Play some football, boy.
Who used to do that? Who used to poke?
Coach Sang, I think, at Huntington High, right?
It was some coach.
He had a dead fake finger.
You know, Dr. Bill had the iron claw.
Dr. Bill has the fucking high five that just like knocks your fucking hand off.
It stings you.
You're down like -20 in a herd game. Yeah, give me 20. Boom.
Clap!
And your hand feels like,
It's warm now.
I'm going to put on some welding gloves next time I go to the game
shit.
so I can give him a high five with my welding gloves. Some protection.
There you go. All right, let's discuss this here.
Batman versus Bateman.
Yeah, dude, you see that?
This commercial is just making people lose their minds.
You don't if you want to hire somebody, dude, you want the right person for the job. You want Batman, not Bateman. So you got to get the right car insurance.
So what they're talking about here is it was a commercial that was recently played. Just a regular old commercial.
Farm?
Yeah, State Farm.
Well, I guess there's an extended edition I watched on YouTube.
I didn't watch the extended edition. But people are saying that the representation of some of the characters are better than any of the recent movies.
Well, it was just nice to see him.
Yeah.
I like seeing the Riddler and everybody.
Well, I you know what? I agree with. I think people enjoy seeing these characters as they remember them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like there's been so many extreme changes with these characters over the years with these movies. Not saying that's a bad thing.
Yeah.
But, sometimes you just want the meat and potatoes.
Speaking of your whole leader thing, I think I saw another article about the leader's look. The director said he was going for more realism, like Winter Soldier movie.
Okay. That's cool. I mean, I assume that was why, but, and again, it would probably, I would say it would probably look a little goofy if they tried to do it.
It would look like MODOK.
Exact comic era. No, MODOK was ridiculous. Don't even.
Will Arnett plays the Batman in Lego Batman.
Yes, he does.
Steve Boyce.
He does. Anyway, we got some images there from the commercial.
Have you ever watched Arrested Development?
I have.
He was funny in that.
I didn't get into it too much. There's a lot of There's a lot of episodes. I need to try to get.
Arrested Development is one of those shows. It's like it's got the funny episodes it's got are hysterical.
Yeah.
But there's some that aren't as funny and only have a couple chuckles. But there are some that'll just make you piss your pants.
Well, Will Arnett also played an alcoholic on some show on Netflix that was really good. It was a really
The
good.
Horseman? The BoJack show?
I don't know this.
No, not the Horseman.
BoJack.
He played another.
Wasn't he the voice of BoJack?
He
I don't know.
BoJack the Horseman.
He's an alcoholic. BoJack's an
Yeah.
alcoholic.
This is called something. You guys should check this out if you can. It's a really good show. I'm going to look it up while
Look it up. Let's find out.
Okay. So anyway, we're not. I mean, I don't think. Again, it's not like anything's going to happen here. It's not like anyone's going to say, "Okay, we need to make him look like this."
I thought it was funny that DC was like, "We need some money." Yeah, well,
we'll sell everything. Yeah,
we'll do a
sell the
commercial.
store.
We'll do a commercial for car insurance.
Sell the store. I mean, it's a simple fact, and I'm hoping, honestly, that the DC Batman will kind of, and what I mean is the non-Matt Reeves picture they're making with Andy Muschietti. I hope they fall back a little bit on these extreme takes of these beloved characters and maybe get back to normal Batman movies, and actually have characters you can relate to and can understand who they are.
Well, I think you have another story, right, about DC and how Superman, the future of DC, is riding on that movie.
I do. Yeah, we'll get to that for sure.
Flaked is the name of that show with Will Arnett on Netflix.
How many seasons are there?
Original.
Do you know how many?
And they're like 30 minutes apiece. I would recommend
watching it. Does it have a satisfying ending, or did it get canceled?
It got canceled.
God damn.
It sucks. But it's a great show. You'll like it.
Well, I don't want to start it now. It got canceled. I'm just kidding.
If you need something to watch.
Christian, I was telling you about this earlier. Hulk Hogan had some trouble recently in a Montgomery, I'm assuming Alabama.
I think I shared this and wrote
New York. Sorry, Montgomery, New York. A meet and greet he cut short, and it pissed off a lot of fans.
Dude, have you ever tried his Real American Beer?
I haven't tried it.
I shared this story. I shared the story and called it Real American Beef.
Real American Beef.
Yeah, dude, Hogan's beef.
Yeah. So here is what, according to the story, and I did read some of it, most of it.
At least nobody got hit with a beer at this event.
Yeah, that was good.
I like that. That happened in Ohio, dude. Some girl suing him after taking a beer to the head.
Ooh. Full beer or empty?
Full beer,
Ooh.
dude.
Let's see if we can...
People just toss... The school predator's back.
We're going to try to put this on the screen here for you so you can check it out.
He's at the shop, right, dude? He's slapping
Does
this
it
little
actually
kid.
show the girl getting hit with the beer?
No, that was in Ohio. That was an old story.
Does, no.
This is him just walking out when everybody's in line.
This is
going, where are you going? Hey! Get your brown ass back here. Is Alexa playing music now? You've got your speaker connected to Alexa? Bluetooth? Is it Bluetooth? I've never hooked anything up Bluetooth to Alexa yet. You can have just about any web page read to you. There's screen readers, and you can pick the voice that's reading it.
That's awesome. That's funny.
I was bored the other day. I was like, I don't want to read. Read it to me.
Media to express their dismay, with one individual pointing out that Hogan did not meet the initially promised number of fans, cutting the limit from 250 to 200.
He's just
Another attendee noted that Hogan was significantly late to the event.
This is a story from the Daily Voice.
Schedule, which contributed to the disarray and disappointment.
Oh, he was late too. God, so they're already standing there for hours,
criticism
dude.
Of Hogan, with one parent lamenting over social media that their decision to leave early, prompted by Hogan's tardiness and the event's poor organization,
anymore if there's
meant
a
their
line
children missed out.
Dude,
we're out.
Meeting
Get
their
the fuck
hero.
out.
Dude, and you're standing in line at the grocery store at the shop, right?
Dude.
Go to Kroger.
What a
and
fun
fucking get
place
some
to
food.
stand in line.
No shit.
I hate standing in line. I don't like. If I got to go anywhere, I got to stand in line. I'm like, fuck it. I'm not doing that.
I don't blame you. So yeah, that's the deal. And this was not going well for Hogan, who's already having a rough time, as we all know. He's getting booed out of pretty much every arena he goes to because he supported Trump.
Oh man.
No, that's not all.
Well, that sucks. I hate for him.
That's not all, but it's probably a big.
He's a wrestling legend.
Well, there's a lot of other wrestling people that support Trump that don't get booed.
Yeah, he's a wrestling legend, man. He's awesome.
Well, and it's
I think
all the
racist
controversies
stuff and the sex.
Yeah,
stuff.
it's all the controversies.
He's just
right.
he's one of these people like.
Who is that comedian that was talking about watching the sex video? They were just like, I just want to see Hogan having sex with somebody. It's just gross.
God, it's like fucking. An out of shape Hercules.
Real American beef, baby.
But he's a wrestling legend, man. He's awesome. I hate that he's one of these people that have, in their last years of fucking being famous, they're just going down the hill. I don't know what the point of that is when they don't have to. Look at that thing. That thing really went down the hill.
I was worried that was.
There's Hogan right there. That's what happened to him. I thought he was saying, "Goddamn, he went from fucking."
He's melting. Steroids will do that to you.
There he is. Fucking Hogan. Look at his arms. Look at his forearms. On his fucking bicep went to his forcep.
That is not Hulk. That is not Hulk Hogan.
His bicep went to his forceps.
It's not a forceps, dude. It's a forearm, right?
Yes, it's a forearm.
I'm changing shit, making shit up.
This is these are new photos from Entertainment Weekly. They got some images of Peter Dinklage as the new Toxic Avenger.
It looks like he's got a mop in his hand.
He does have a mop.
Okay.
Do you not know anything about the Toxic Avenger?
I do, but I didn't know he carried
That's
a
his
mop.
weapon.
He was a janitor.
Yeah, that's his weapon of choice.
I just knew he was a slime bucket.
Slime ball.
Slime balls. He reminded me of Swamp Thing.
I was worried that was the new Skeletor for a second when I first was scrolling through this,
Christ.
dude. I was like, what?
If that would have been the new Skeletor, there would have been hell to pay. So anyway, you can check these images out and get a closer look when you head over to our Facebook page, and we have them available for you.
They need to get it out in theaters or something.
I would love to see it. Yeah, you're right. We have news that a new Cujo is heading our way from Netflix.
Oh,
look at that.
Yeah.
No, like I don't want to see that.
Look at it. Fucking look at it. That dog looks drunk.
I never saw
his eyes. Hey, I've had like fucking 6-packs.
Roll over
we've all been
dude.
there.
Remember that movie Beethoven, dude?
That's how Christian remembers St.
This is
Mars.
Beethoven, but he ate the family. Gosh.
This is Beethoven. It has that one guy. What's that guy, the dad in that Beethoven?
Charles Grodin.
Oh, my God. That guy's an idiot.
Yeah, Charles Grodin.
Charles Grodin.
I kept saying
funny.
Lou Gossett Jr. was Charles Grodin and the principal, and they're totally not. They're totally different people.
No, you didn't.
Wasn't I?
I
No.
was saying James Belushi was.
Who was I? When was I talking about Charles Grodin? I was
I
talking
don't
about
think
Charles
you were
Grodin.
talking about Charles Grodin.
I was
Belushi.
totally talking about
Sure
Charles
as hell
Grodin.
doesn't look like.
He doesn't look like Louis Gossett Jr.
No,
You're
no,
gonna say
no.
that.
Belushi.
Yeah. I don't.
They both got big foreheads.
I don't remember you
Massive
talking
heads.
about Charles Grodin.
I was just being ridiculous.
Okay, I don't know.
It's just always
If you were, I
fun. It's
didn't
always
know.
fun to bring up Charles Grodin. we saw Dermot Mulroney, dude. He was talking about Craig T. Craig T. Nelson.
Oh my God, Coach. Fucking
They actually call him Craig T.
Dermot was like, Craig T's in.
Like they actually call him Craig T.
Coach.
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 Put him in, Coach.
Anyway, the new.
Do you know that other guy is the voice of Patrick from SpongeBob?
Who?
The other guy on Coach, the big guy.
Yeah, the big
What was his name?
Oh,
The
looking guy.
The big oaf-looking
Well,
fucking
that guy
guy.
played like Michael Myers or Jason. He'd be fucking fine
Yeah.
to pick that. He wouldn't even have to change his voice. Get a fucking mask. I'm gonna fucking hit you with a hammer, a fucking mallet over the head.
What are you doing? I'm gonna kill you.
Don't you hurt my dog.
Don't you hurt my dog.
That laugh. I gotta cut out like 2 minutes, guys.
2 minutes.
Yeah, we've
Right
only
on
got
you.
2 more minutes with Aaron. But anyway, according
2
to
minutes to
Variety,
midnight.
2 weeks.
Roy Lee, who helped produce Companion, Strange, Darling, and Barbarian,
Barbarian, awesome movie.
will back the reboot, which will be directed by Louis Teague, based off a novella by, not a novella, a novel by Stephen King.
A novella. What's a novella?
Well, that Life of Chuck
Ella.
trailer just came out, and that is based off one of his novellas. So
Oh,
it's
okay.
just a short novel, is what it is.
I love Barbarian.
Stephen King getting
I
a
wanna
lot
get
of
the
love
monkey. I'm
lately
waiting
with
on the monkey to come out.
The monkey's gonna look good too.
The monkey
but
looks
I love
good.
the Barbarian. I think
Yeah,
that's
that
one
was-
of the
that
better
was
horror
good.
movies I've seen in a while.
It's a fun one, yeah.
That's good, yeah.
It's like I said, totally different than
I
the
know,
Heretic.
and there was somebody in the group that didn't really like it that much, and I think it was Wes.
Might have been.
Yeah, I think it was. I don't think he was very happy with the
I
Barbarian.
don't know.
He probably didn't like the misdirect at the beginning, dude.
He probably didn't like
The
the
misdirect.
fucking man, woman, whatever the hell.
He don't
that
like the
was.
man woman.
Did you know that the guy that kept her in the slave woman?
Yeah.
Slave woman. He was like in
Richard Brake.
He was in the fucking.
We talked to him.
Game of Thrones. He's the Ice King, isn't he?
Maybe in that,
Yeah, he was the Ice King.
in one of the early episodes.
Yeah.
Is that Robert Brake?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Or Richard Brake.
I think it's Richard.
Richard Dawson.
Richard. Yeah.
Fucking giving people kisses. Come on down. Fucking make out with him.
He gave somebody a baby on that show too.
Oh, did he?
I mean, like made him a baby. He didn't like give him a baby.
Jesus.
What do you mean he made him? Did he make it the traditional way, or did he just form one with his fucking mystical powers?
He wrapped up his seed and presented it to her,
and it just fucking formed right there. Fucking ice baby.
Oh my God.
Right on the feud.
Throwing snowballs.
What is? You don't have to answer the question like that.
All right, I got to get out of here. I love you guys.
All right, man. Thanks, Morrison.
Like, share, and subscribe for more Aaron Morrison.
Yeah.
Go to his OnlyFans for the butt crack shot.
Allie, go lay down.
He's got one with his brothers, and they prance around their tidy whities and sing songs.
With holes in the back.
He said with holes in the back.
Oh my
of them.
God, that guy, I can't even take him.
Some poop stains.
Yes, thank you, Morrison, for jumping on the stream and hanging out with us. We've only got a few more stories to get through here. So this is what you were talking about, Christian, earlier. Warner Brothers is staking a whole lot on Superman, and more than you can imagine. There are some executives there was a report done by
Zaslav.
This was done by a company called Puck. I don't know if that's like a.
Well, I just know Zaslav will cut anything if it doesn't make gold.
Right. Yeah, it's got to make a zillion dollars, or it's considered a failure.
Geez, that sidebar says a story about Denzel Washington as MCU Magneto. That sounds like a bad idea.
That would be a terrible idea. Anyway, back to Superman. Apparently, there are numerous behind-the-scenes issues the studio is facing, and it is under a staggering amount of pressure to get the film Superman a huge release for summer, or they say it could go the way of Fox.
Yeah, sell WB to Disney.
Yeah.
Well, it's like, look at all the video game stuff they were doing. All that just canceled. Everything else canceled. It's like, we got it. This is our only hope.
They just keep hacking.
You're our only hope, Superman.
I mean, it's kind of like it's a weird form of irony that they're now dependent on their biggest asset.
Somebody save DC.
So a lot of people have been wondering if we could see some Disney Plus characters that have either had their shows canceled or, have ended in the Avengers Doomsday series and Secret Wars as well.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I like that Moon Knight. We saw Moon Knight cosplay at the Lexington.
Oh, that Moon Knight cosplay. If you're watching, and I hope you are, your Moon Knight cosplay was dope as fuck.
It looked like it was straight from the show.
I mean, it did. Yeah, it really did.
Oh, yeah.
The Russo brothers.
My niece had a good cosplay.
Yeah, you put a video up. We had a lot of views on that. So, yes, congratulations.
She should get in with that.
What's her name?
Addie.
Congratulations, Addie. That's
My other
great.
niece is performing as Dorothy at, I think, Huntington High today.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the Wizard of Oz. She's Dorothy, dude.
Oh, wow.
Congratulations, Riley.
Yeah.
Break a leg.
Congratulations, Riley. That's wonderful. What an honor.
I'd like to see Addie do more of the cosplay stuff and just get involved with that community.
I mean, my problem is I can never fit anything. So, I mean, that was always my problem with cosplay.
Yeah, well, you weren't like 5 years old going to conventions either.
Well, that's true. And, I mean, this was before 3D printers and all this shit. Yeah. You could make your own size.
Sure, yeah.
So, anyway, back to this story about the characters from Disney Plus shows. The Russo brothers, who are, of course, directing Doomsday and Secret Wars, were asked about, like, Miss Marvel, Kate Bischoff, Billy Maximoff, and, of course, Moon Knight. And they said, and quote, "In terms of what we're drawing on for our storytelling, we take the comprehensive view of the MCU. So without getting into anything more specific than that, this is the universe we're telling a story within. you can read into that what you like. And, of course...
That kind of sounds like James Gunn talking about the DC stuff, where it's like, you can watch it on its own, but if you've seen everything, you might enjoy it a little better.
Right. Exactly right. By the way, sorry if we missed it. Shout out to Taylor Wynn for liking the stream.
Sweet.
Thank you, Taylor. So anyway, we'll have to wait and see with this story about what characters we'll see in those movies, but they're going to be freaking crazy. I can tell you that for sure. This was so funny, and I actually have the quote photo here pulled up for us. So we know that there is a new Blade remake on the way with Mahershala Ali, we think, hopefully. For those that don't know, Wesley Snipes made a Blade movie in the late 90s. I think it was 97.
Yeah, and he was in that Deadpool movie.
Yes, he was in Deadpool as Blade, and Steven Dorff, who you know from, God, he's been in everything. He was in fucking 9/11, World Trade Center.
Patty Mayo.
He does kind of look like him, yeah. He was in the season 3 of Stranger Things, True Detective. He's been in everything. He's on your screen right now, but he played the original villain, Deacon Frost, who was the Blade villain main antagonist at the time. He was asked about the Marvel remake and trashed it, calling it absolute garbage. So he says, quote, anybody who goes there is going to be laughed at by everyone because we already did it and made it the best.
I heard like the end of Blade, they had to reshoot it because it wasn't that, they didn't like it.
Really?
Like the big monster thing. Like at first it was something real stupid, like bad CGI.
Oh,
stuff.
like the blood god, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. I mean, that wouldn't surprise me because it wouldn't fit.
Yeah.
If they did it that way, because it was a very gritty kind of film. You know, so
audiences didn't like it. They're like, go back to Dorff.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, well, let's just have them fight. I mean, that seems like the better move. And I agree. So, again, I love Steven Dorff. I hope he's wrong because I love Blade. I'd love to see more of him.
I remembered another thing I watched.
What is it? Let's
Hellboy. The newest
the Crooked Man.
Thing.
Yeah. It was
on
good.
Hulu. It wasn't bad.
I liked it. Yeah, I liked it a lot.
It was real witchy.
It wasn't as good as Perlman.
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, it was a different story, though, too.
Right, exactly. It was different. It was a different fucking time period. So, no, I liked it a lot. I could see where some fans may not have.
Well, it's definitely a less expensive production.
Right.
You can tell.
Exactly. And they might have been expecting a more Perlman-like movie.
Well, like the other one, the one after Perlman.
Yeah.
David Harbour.
Yeah, the David Harbour
one.
Which was supposed to be like this big budget one.
Yeah.
It was shitball.
But yeah, that's worth watching if you like the Hellboy stuff.
Hellboy Crooked Man was really good. And what'd you say, Hulu?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Well, just when you thought John Wick was dead, he's not.
Well, it seemed like he died in the last one, I think.
That's what the story says. The story said the fourth film is made to make you believe that he passed in the fourth film.
Well, when are we going to start getting the prequels where, before?
Yeah,
before they killed his dog.
Now you're talking. Now you're speaking my language. I like that a lot.
When he killed those people with just a pencil, I want to see that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's a lot more story to tell, I feel like, in the past than there is in the present. I mean, for Christ's sake.
He's killed everybody. There's
I was
no
going to
one
say,
left in the
who
world.
the fuck else is he going to kill, for Christ's sake? Anyway, Lionsgate executive Jennifer, that is the weirdest fucking way to spell Jennifer I've ever seen in my life. Jennefer. Jennifer Brown. Jennifer. Maybe she's French. Was quoted as saying, up next, of course, we have Ballerina. We knew about that, the first spinoff movie, and can't wait for that to release to the world. Then she said, of course, we've announced we're working on a fifth John Wick film. I think there are more spinoffs to come. A TV series, a video game, Christian.
The fourth one had a cool character, though. This black guy that had a dog. He was a really cool character.
Yeah.
And a good actor. I watched him in some other show on the Apple Plus network called Invasion.
Okay, I saw that on Apple Plus. I think I scrolled past it.
Yeah.
But yeah. Sadie Sink from Stranger Things is going to be joining Tom Holland's web-slinging Avengers Spider-Man in the next Spider-Man picture, tentatively called at this point Spider-Man 4.
Well, she kills it in Stranger Things.
Yeah. Well, who do you think she would play?
She's running up that hill, floating in the air. I don't know. I saw where they were talking about her playing Jean Grey, but she's not old enough for that. In my opinion.
Well, we don't really know what the X-Men are going to look like yet.
Well, in my opinion, I don't want to see a little kid Jean Grey.
I mean, yeah, I don't want to see. I definitely. they should be adults.
X-Men Muppet Babies.
No, I agree. They should definitely be adults. Your thoughts, of course, if you want to put it in the chat. Don't forget to like the stream and follow us on all social media sites. And we're streaming
I didn't even like when they had Sophie Turner playing Jean Grey. I thought that was too young too.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I know that's what they're going for.
Right.
Remember that Gary Oldman video with him, Stephen Colbert showing Gary Oldman video with the farting. You just need to add farts to movies, dude. It improves the scene.
It just makes any scene better. You're right.
It was so funny to see Gary Oldman just loving
the serious ass actor who's just so tenured all the time, losing his mind over this shit.
And you see, that's why those other actors carry the fart machines around, so they can crack up Gary Oldman with them, dude.
I hope so. It makes me want to carry one around in case I run into him ever.
I have been waiting. I have been waiting for this moment my entire life. Oldman cometh forth. Oh, I shared this one.
You did. So, Devil May Cry has an anime series that's streaming on Netflix.
PlayStation game originally. I think there's a few.
I know nothing about this game or its characters or any of it.
It's like over the top style action.
Yeah.
Shooting people with guns, like juggling them with 2 double pistols.
Like this is where like the gun swords kind of became popular, right? Would you say?
I don't know. There was some gun swords in Final Fantasy VIII, I think.
Okay.
But it's sword gunplay. It's not like I don't think he has sword guns. He has swords and guns.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, because I know there's swords. I remember swords somewhere.
Yeah.
But and I didn't know this. Apparently, Kevin Conroy, who you guys know if you watch this show, was the beloved voice of Batman the Animated Series' as Batman, who passed away 2 years ago. Has a how do you say that word?
Posthumous
role in the new anime with the trailer they dropped.
That's coming to Netflix?
Yeah, it says Netflix.
Yeah. And then they did go with the Castlevania anime.
Yeah. No, I'm not bashing it.
I know. I'm not saying.
Yeah, no, I know. I just don't know shit about that.
I mean,
I've always heard it was an amazing game.
If anything, it was too hard.
So I've heard that a lot, that it was really hard, but I also heard the story was great. So again,
that's cool.
Yeah, I might have to try it out, but that's great. Anything that keeps Kevin Conroy's legacy alive, I'm down. I'll watch it, even if I don't know shit about it.
Sign me.
You were right in your comment.
I want to hear that.
You were like, yeah, we'll get Zip to watch it then.
I want to hear that baritone.
This was very disturbing.
I didn't read enough about this, but it seems crazy because it's like a Kickstarter about a documentary.
Yeah, there's a lot of questions. We're talking about this whole Stan Lee documentary.
Elder abuse,
like supposed elder abuse in this documentary that this guy put together from footage filmed over the last few years of Stan Lee's life.
And it just looks sad.
Apparently, Stan Lee was not treated very well in the final years, according to the trailer and information from the documentary filmmaker.
It looked like at one point he was sleeping during the photo ops people were paying for to get with him.
Yeah, because he was so fucking exhausted.
They said he couldn't sign his name. Somebody had to spell out how to... Yeah.
It's very disturbing parts of this, especially if you're comics fans like we are, and you know how important Stan was. This guy should have been treated like a fucking king wherever he went.
Just being a decent human, you don't.
Well, right. I mean, yes, you're right, but I'm saying it's fucking Stan Lee though. He should be treated like fucking Taylor Swift times 1,000.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, he should definitely have enough money to pay for people to take good care of him and not just, try to profit off him.
Dude, what the fuck is wrong? I mean, I don't understand this world anymore. What's this guy's name? John Bolerjack.
He was like somebody that was with him for years, it seemed like.
Yeah.
Like he had all kinds of footage.
Some kind of aid or something like that.
But I guess it's on Kickstarter to get the documentary finished.
Yeah, which, I think...
so it's almost like, are you exploiting him?
Yeah, I think that's the controversy. It's like, oh, so you're releasing a documentary to make money off his horror. But I mean, again,
hey, that's cool news in the sidebar. Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey adds Sons of Anarchy actor Ryan Hurst.
Okay,
he was from
that's cool.
Remember the Titans?
Yeah, okay, I remember him. Okay,
yeah,
nice. He is kind of Odyssey looking, too. He's kind of got that look.
Rough.
Yeah, rough and rugged. Anyway, if you want information on the Kickstarter campaign or information on this story, you can head over to our Facebook page. The trailer, again, it doesn't paint a pretty picture of what Stan had to deal with in the last years of his life.
Like that saying he was in financial ruin at age 95.
Yeah. Which is, I mean, imagine, and I mean, you're talking 2018. This is,
dude, all those cameos, they didn't pay him for that.
Dude, he created the fucking characters.
Yeah, but there's laws. We have lawyers that mean we don't have to pay for that.
I mean, you're not. Unfortunately, your sarcasm is not misplaced. Unfortunately.
What a world! What a world!
Anyway,
I got people coming up to me on the streets telling me I've changed now.
You're different.
Sad.
I'm telling you, you're different.
I know, man.
You've lost faith in humanity.
People they yell at me from across the street and just shake their head. Like, what happened, dude?
You also shared this story, Christian.
Well, because Jim mentioned it, remember?
The haunted Low Hotel in Point Pleasant.
Aaron's brother Jim mentioned it that one time.
Yeah.
I asked if you could stay there because they said it was a haunted hotel.
Yeah, haunted hotel is now sold to a new owner.
We need to go do some ghost hunting there, dude.
That would be funny as shit.
I'm not going to pay somebody to kill you. Don't worry. Don't have to worry about that. We can just go hunt ghosts.
That poor bastard. I felt so bad for him. It's like, oh, man.
He's always the one that always took the shit.
Yeah, no. He was always the heel.
Until they brought the
boot heel.
Yeah, they brought the other people in and started making them do it.
And they got rid of that one guy. What's his name? I can't remember.
Nick got excommunicated.
Yeah, Nick got
but no, they'd always be like, Aaron, we're going to lock you in. No, you're not. Yeah, we are. Go in there. All right, don't lock me in. We won't. We're locking you in.
As I mentioned earlier, the trailer for The Life of Chuck has dropped, based on Stephen King's novella and directed by Mike Flanagan. I haven't watched it.
Oh, okay.
I don't
know what that's about. Do you know what it's about?
No.
Okay.
I don't know much about that book, honestly.
Chuck.
But I will watch the trailer after the stream, and you're welcome to watch it as well. Find the link on our Facebook page.
It's actually about the life of Charles Lee Ray. Chucky. It took me a while to think of his name.
Charles Lee Ray.
That's right?
Yeah, that's right. All right, let's get over to events and get the hell out of here. Saturday, June 14th, Paramount Arts Center, Ashland, Kentucky. An evening with Mike Epps. Doors are at 7 p.m., showtime 8 p.m. Ticket prices go from $50 to $110.
Woo!
Get more information at the Paramount box office. While we're in Ashland at the Paramount, don't forget Kevin James coming out with Owls Don't Walk, Friday, May 30th. Doors are at 6, showtime 7. Tickets range $35 to $115. Again, available at the Paramount Arts Center. Finally, the big one, Heart, coming to the Charleston Civic Center Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductees for their Royal Flush Tour. Tickets available now. All Ticketmaster locations.
It was previously canceled, right? This is the rescheduled one?
Correct. Yeah, this is the one they rescheduled. They canceled their previous tour.
March 29th. 15 days away, huh?
Yeah. That should be a great show.
Is that Charleston?
Yeah, Charleston. Yep. Tickets available now range from $45 all the way up to $145, and then you get into the crazy ass experience tickets and all that shit.
It comes with free hors d'oeuvres.
Hors d'oeuvres. So that is it, buddy. That is the show. What do you think? How do you think? Do you think we did a good job?
I hope so.
Yeah,
I hope
so
you guys
too.
liked it. That's what all I desire in the world.
Thanks to everybody who joined in on the chat, and we appreciate your support as always. Please tell your friends, join the GeekZip Army now, become a member, subscribe to our channel, like us on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram. We are also on Discord with our official GeekZip podcast Discord. All this information found in the description of this video and all videos that we do. Christian, you got anything else?
If we would have left magnets throughout the Lexington arena, would we have gotten in trouble for that?
I don't think
They'd
so.
be like, you were littering.
I don't think so. I mean, as long as they stuck to something.
Just put them all in the bathrooms everywhere, dude.
I thought about it. I had some, so I thought.
Did we
about
leave
that.
those ones at the hotel? I had some on the fridge.
I think you did. Yeah, I think you did leave them at the hotel.
Sweet.
No, it'll be an upcharge. Oh, Lord. Anyway, for Christian, for Morrison, thank you guys so much for joining us. Enjoy your Friday night and your weekend, and we'll see